Hello, my name is Crystal Vega, and in May I graduated from the Coro Fellows program in Public Affairs. And the Coro Fellowship is a 9-month learning experience where 12 fellows get leadership and management training while also doing month-long projects across multiple sectors. And today I'm going to particularly talk about one of the projects that I did as a fellow. So one thing I wanted to emphasize is that the 12 fellows are not experts in their field. Many of us are recent graduates, and usually 2 to 3 are entry-level to associate-level professionals. And I emphasize that we're not experts because I really want to focus on the importance of any organization engaging non-experts in the things that they do. And one of the projects that I did while I was a fellow was at WePower, which is a nonprofit startup that partners with Black and Latinx communities in order to build economic and political power. And one of the things they are currently doing is accepting applications for their Business Accelerator program, where they're offering seed money and mentorship to these types of businesses. And we started this research with one question, which is, what is your dream of change for your community? And we didn't want boards of directors or decades-long entrepreneurs to decide who would get into this program. We wanted the residents and the people who would be affected most by these businesses to have that decision-making power. Luckily, we are not the first organization to be doing this type of work. For example, in the public sector, the Participatory Budgeting Project engages residents by asking them how they would want to allocate public money in the process that you see here. And in the philanthropic end, you also see this process called participatory grant making. And so what we did is we went into the communities and we started surveying and interviewing and ended up doing talks with over 150 residents and business owners in St. Louis and North St. Louis City. And we really figured out that there was this want and desire to have this decision-making power about the businesses that were coming into their communities. So within the program, we designed that community members would have one of the final votes in deciding who would be not only part of the process, but also selecting the finalists for our Business Accelerator project. And so one of the points I also want to end on is thinking about non-experts that are often overlooked, which is young people. So young people also have so much insight into a variety of topics that they're personally faced with, whether that be education, public safety, or the juvenile justice system. And so really looking at youth as this resource, not only when they're employable and at voting age, but also right here and right now when they've had those types of experiences. And so I really want to end on the note that really talking about community members, about their dreams of change, what they want to see in their community is so important regardless of what field you're doing, whether that be nonprofit, whether that be public sector, or the business sector. It's really important to engage the people who are most affected by the decisions that you're making. Thank you so much.